In this video, I'll guide you through how to draw on screen in Google Meet so you can explain ideas more clearly and keep everyone focused. We'll look at how to use a whiteboard during your meeting and how to draw directly on what you're presenting using a simple browser extension. First, let's quickly set the scene. You'll need to be in a Google Meet call, either as the organizer or a participant with permission to present. Make sure you're using a desktop browser, ideally Chrome, because that's where most drawing extensions work best. Let's start with using a whiteboard inside Google Meet. When you're in the meeting, look along the bottom or side of your screen for the options menu. Depending on your layout, this might be a three-dot, more options button, or a panel on the right side. From there, look for an option related to activities or tools, where you may see something like whiteboard or Jamboard. If you see a whiteboard option, click it to create or open a shared whiteboard for the meeting. Once the whiteboard is open, it will usually appear in a new tab or a panel. Here, you'll have basic drawing tools such as a pen, highlighter, shapes, and text. Use the pen tool to draw freehand, circle important areas, or sketch quick diagrams. The highlighter works well when you want to emphasize parts of text or images without covering them. You can also use shapes like rectangles and arrows to create simple flowcharts. Take a moment to experiment so you're comfortable switching tools smoothly during your meeting. Everyone who has access to the whiteboard can usually see your drawings in real time, and if permissions allow, they can draw too. This is great for brainstorming or collaborative problem solving. If you want to keep the board more controlled, adjust the sharing settings so that only you can edit and others can view. Now let's move on to drawing directly on your screen in the meeting using a browser extension. This is useful when you want to annotate over slides, documents, or a web page instead of using a separate whiteboard. First, go to your browser's web store and search for a screen annotation or drawing extension that works with Google Meet. There are several free options that let you draw on any web page. Install the extension, then pin it to your browser toolbar so it's easy to access during your call. When you're in your Google Meet and ready to present, click Present Now and choose whether you want to share a tab, a window, or your entire screen. Once your shared content is visible to everyone, click the drawing extension icon in your browser toolbar. This will activate drawing mode on the page you're sharing. With drawing mode turned on, you can use tools like a pen, line, arrow, or text to mark up whatever is on your screen. For example, you can underline key points on a slide, circle a button on a website, or quickly sketch a small diagram over your presentation. If you make a mistake, use the eraser or undo option provided by the extension. When you're finished annotating, turn off drawing mode so you can interact with your screen normally again, like clicking links or moving between slides. Remember, practice using both the whiteboard and the extension before an important meeting, so switching tools feels natural. That way, when you need to explain something visually, you'll be ready to start drawing on screen in Google Meet with confidence.